Tonight, we are still pushing for answers after our 2 News investigation revealed a lack of transparency within the Ohio Corrections Department.
Our investigation began after convicted killer Damian Wesley was arrested in the death of a teenage girl. He was on parole, and the people who released him from prison refused to answer questions about their decision. After months of being denied access to key decision makers and even reaching out to the governor's office, Pam Elliott did get an invitation to visit a correctional facility where the state says it's doing a better job of preparing inmates for release.
Well, Katie and Mark, we're never going to know if the new prison environment we found an hour and a half east of Dayton would have made a difference in the life of Damian Wesley. It wasn't available when he was behind bars. What we do know is there is effort being made to better equip inmates now who may end up being your neighbors.
I think we finally are moving in the right direction.
This looks like a dorm, but make no mistake, these 500 tenants have yet to earn their freedom.
You name a crime, they've probably committed it.
But here at Pickaway Correctional Institute, they are closer to getting out than most. Brian Cook is the warden. He sees the day coming when the entire campus will be a place where inmates on their way out can get the life skills they need to succeed. Right now, there is just one reintegration unit here.
We're dealing with the whole gamut.
That's got to be hard in one unit. You're bringing all these people together.
Actually, it's more positive than you think.
Warden Cook says there's been no violence within these walls since opening in March. And if rules are broken, inmates will likely be returned to the general population. Matt Joswick was convicted in Montgomery County. He's now teaching inmates computer skills. Do you think this is going to make a difference?
Yes, I have time to reflect here and really learn myself. And being around the other residents here is giving me a new perspective on where I need to be.
Do you have people that donate these, or is the state paying for all this?
No, we're actually paying for it.
But Warden Cook says the reintegration unit doesn't cost that much more than what the general population costs the state. And he says there's less of a chance that these inmates will end up back in prison. In addition to what you are seeing, the computers in this classroom, for instance, there are other opportunities for the inmates to get social training, parenting guidance, for instance. But there are no guarantees that inmates who do well here will do well outside the fence. Cook knows that, and he's willing to commit to a level of transparency 2 News Investigates has seen little of from the DRC.
When things go bad, sure, we need to look at it. We need to look at it, figure out what was wrong. Transparency is not a bad thing. I mean, I think we owe it to the public to know what we do.
The reintegration unit is too new for us to know if it's working, but we'll keep an eye on it for you. Now, to see my original investigation on the Ohio Parole Board, look for it under the Investigations tab right now on WDTN.com. Pam Elliott, 2 News Investigates.